Hey everybody, welcome back to the BeamNG.drive Tough Car Challenge. Today's contestant is the 96 Ibishu Pessima DX. This is the bottom bargain basement model with a 4-cylinder single overhead cam engine, an automatic transmission, a beige paint job, and some crappy looking hubcaps. This is as cheap and as boring as you can get. So the original, the Pessima in its original Season 1 time did a 2 2/3 laps complete rating. Will this one do better? Let's hop in it. Fire up the little hamster of an engine and see what this thing can do. Alrighty guys, we are in our boring little Pessima. I mean, for a DX model, it's pretty decently equipped. I mean, we have power windows and locks, power mirrors, AC, and a decent CD player. But I mean, just a beige and beige black interior. Boring snore fest. This is something that, like, an old, boring teacher would drive to school. Go, I am a boring person. Okay, shut up. Alright, let's go ahead and start the car. Listen to that baby purr. Alright, 1 foot on the brake, 1 on the gas. Alright, try it. 3, 2, 1, in the gear. And maybe a chirp from the wheels, but not much of anything. I mean, we are getting a decent amount of speed. We're already up to about 55 for the first jump. Okay. Alright. Up the Widowmaker, coming through our first jump, and oh dear. Oh! That's one way to do it. That is one way to do that. Alright. Through the first lap. Yeah, first lap. Half a lap down. We got a little pull to the left. I'm not going to go into the pits just yet as I try to flip the car already. Alright, final jump. Okay. Let's turn it around. Alright, 1 lap down. Hell yeah. Let's keep on pushing this thing. Oh, shoot. Over the first jump to an almost 60. Trying to keep it on the track. Almost not succeeding, but we're good. Up the Widowmaker. We are... Oh, keep her on, keep her on. Oh. We are all over the place. Oh, dear. That's one way to go through the chicane there. Come on. Damn it. Woo, 1.5. Alright, this time going down the Widowmaker, and that was not a good idea. Oh! That was very stupid. But somehow we survived it, so who gives a shit? Not I. Over the last jump. Come on. Come on, you underpowered piece of junk. Woo-wee. Almost down with 2 laps. So this will be, we're coming up on the tying. Oh, good God, come on, dude. Come on, dude. And I try to do it again. I'm just trying to flip this car over, apparently. Alright, we are now on the tying lap. 2 laps complete. We need to get to this corner, coming back the other direction. So, and then we'll be tied. That is if I read my thing right. Yep. Oh. Alright, here it goes. Oh! I think I just blew out my suspension. The car's still going, so we're good. It does... Oh, I blew something on the suspension. It is not liking it. This car does not like life anymore. Oh, ho, ho. Oh, come on. I might have to use that handbrake to help it turn a little bit more now. Woohoo! Alright, we have tied and overtaken the Season 1 rating for actually this exact car, I believe. Oh. Alright. We are pulling into the pits, A, because we had a bad landing, and B, it's the end of our 3rd lap. So let's pull in here, shut the car off, and find out what's going on with this thing. Alright guys, the car doesn't look to be too bad a shape. I mean, if you look at it superficially, windshield's broken, our front bumper disappeared somewhere. Looks like, yeah, this headlight and turn signal's gone. A couple kinks in the body from where it has landed a couple times. I think that that flat landing we had over there, yeah, it shattered at the rear windshield. But we do have a not a significant problem, but a problem enough. Watch this wheel as I turn my steering wheel. To the right, it's fine. You can notice it looks a little off. Turn it to the left, and it's lifting the car up. So pretty much what's happened is, let's say how the wheel rotates. Let's say there's an imaginary line right here. Well, first off, you can see the whole axle's been shifted back. But on this side, instead of it being straight up and down, the bottom is kicked back a little bit. So turning it to the right, it's actually lowering the car a little bit, and you turn it to the left, it's actually digging under the car and raising it up. So this side is damaged. This side, it's not doing it as much. So it's mainly... Hold on. I'm actually double checking that so I'm not turning... Yeah, it is more my passenger side than the driver's side. The driver's side is still most likely pretty straight up and down. It might be kicked back a little bit, but this side is more severe. Most likely because of how the car landed. I think the wheels were turned, so that caused the damage to the suspension. However, we already know it still runs and drives because we made it from where we landed over there. Actually, there's our front bumper right there. Look at that. Hi, bumper. We'll be back over there in a couple minutes. We made it from that point all the way back around. So we are at 3 laps completed. Let's fire this thing back up. Keep going. Okay, let's fire it up. All right. 3, 2, 1. Little bit of tire squeal this time. Because the steering's messed up, it is going to cause control issues, which we did experience. We just have to be very careful because now with the suspension being like it is, we do run the risk of breaking the drive axles. So, and if we break even one drive axle, the car's done. It doesn't have enough power to shoot to keep the car spinning. Ooh, hard landing. Oh, come on. Ooh, that was a bad landing. This thing is in bad shape. over the jump for 3.5. Whew. Turn in. Too much. Oh, ow. Ooh, ee, ooh, Hey, I hit something and it will not flip me back over. Alright, as my head is slowly being pushed through the map, we're going to crawl this car and see what has happened to it. Alright, the car pretty much did its went up and came down and did a little barrel roll and skidded all the way down here, and I think it bounced off one of these rocks or something. The suspension looks to be okay. We can kind of even see that this side's kicked back a little more than this side. If you look at these control arms, here's one. Oh, go back. There's the other. And this is the one that's having a lot of the steering issues. Anyway, we're going to get the tow truck out here, get the car back on its wheels. I am more than likely going to kick the roof up on my side a little bit since it was pushed down so hard. And then we are going to see if this thing will still go. So, let's do it. Okay, we're back in the car. Uh-oh. Oh, uh-oh. Alright. Is she gonna hold her idle? Nope, I have to keep gas on it. Wow. Alright, I'm gonna turn the car around here. Oh yeah, this thing is hurting. Yeah. Okay, so unbeknownst to me, I apparently didn't shut the car off fast enough. So even though suspension-wise we're good to keep going, the engine has given up. It will not hold an idle, which after the Ibishu Hopper Classic mega run we've had, that has become a rule. Would this car continue on if I were just to weld my foot to the floor? Yes. And odds are it would go very far. However, because of the fact that it can't hold an idle, and odds are when we came back around here to the Widowmaker to climb up, it would fail the Widowmaker test. So it's done. Well, we already took a look at the exterior of the view, so I'm just going to cut to overhead view. I believe we're going to be going with a 3 5/8 rating, looking over at my cheat sheet for the waypoints for the track. But anyway, yes, we're going to go 3 5/8. Let's go ahead and go in overhead view, and we will see where this car lines up on the leaderboard. Alrighty, everybody, we are now in overhead view. Here is where our car died. It was on its third lap. This is about right after the Widowmaker. Here is 5/8, so that's where it stands. We have a very interesting predicament here with the leaderboard. We are now in a 4-way tie with a 3 5/8 rating. We have the Gavril Roamer 4-wheel drive XT, the Bruckle Moonhawk i6, the Bruckle Legrand 2.5S, and now we have the 96 Pessima DX. So that is smack dab in the middle of our leaderboard. In front of that big conglomerate of cars is the Ibishu Covet ZXi with 4 laps even, as well as, and then the Gavril Barstow 423 RS with 4 5/8. Behind this the 3 5/8 mass, which includes our 96 Pessima, is the ETK 854 TC and the 88 Ibishu Pessima 2.0 LX, both tied with 3 3/8. And then right behind that is the Gavril D15 Sport with 3 1/3. So this car is essentially right there at what our median rating of 3 5/8 complete. So an average rating for an extremely average car, very well suited there. Congratulations to the Pessima for beating its Season 1 rating, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please like, please subscribe, all that good fun stuff. Until next time, guys, have a good one.